Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be very different than what I usually do. So I was cleaning my room the other day and I found my old diaries. I was thinking that I can read them in front of you guys because I already know that I have some foolishness in here and I'm probably talking about boys more than half of the time. 5 years ago, so I was 15 at the time of this one, and this one was, holy shit, this was 2010. This was 8 years ago, so that makes me 12, right? Like, I started this the month of my birthday and I had already turned 13. So I was like 13 when I started this. First of all, can we talk about my handwriting? Like, my handwriting looks like caca. I can't take myself seriously. Everything can change over time. Your looks, personality, your types. I'm guessing I meant types as in like the type of guys you're into. And voice. I was really deep for a 12-year-old, guys. And everything. No, I put types, voice, dot, everything. So dramatic. Sometimes changes are good, but it depends on mostly how you changed. People grow up with periods and guys or girls. I think I'm growing up too fast. This all happened in less than 1 year. It all happened when I turned 12, November, my period. Oh, because I got my period in November for the first time. So I'm saying it all happened when I got my period that everything started changing. December to January, the boy, I'm not gonna mention his name, let's call him Alex. The boy Alex, I thought he was nice until I learned how much of a jerk he is. I'm dead. I was so deep up to the end when I mentioned how much of a jerk Alex is. Like, I'm telling you, we're in for a ride. You know, I thought you were, okay, I'm guessing I'm writing it like as if I'm writing to him. You know, I thought you were different. I guess I was wrong. You're just like all the other guys in this crap hole. Mind you, I remember this because I was 12, 13. I still haven't had a boyfriend or anything. Like, I never really talked to a guy. Like, Alex was the first guy technically that I like would text frequently and this and that. So I don't understand why I was like, you're all like the other guys, when this was like my first like talking sort of kind of experience with someone. Whatever. Don't you understand the way I feel about you? I can't believe I fell for you. I'm gonna start crying. You're a loser, a jerk, and a player. I underlined loser, jerk, and player. I'm dead. You won't even say sorry. I thought you meant it, but the next day you called and said you have a girlfriend. We would never be together. You used to text me every day. I don't talk to you anymore. We weren't even together when you got mad when I liked someone else. Girl, oh my god, I was like, I liked someone else when I was talking to someone. I haven't seen you in 1 week and I felt so relaxed. That's when you know guys are a pain in the ass in all stages of their life and in all ages, guys. Like, I can't believe I liked you. Okay, that was the end of it. Yeah, that was the end of it. I'm dead. This was written August 19th, 2010. So I guess I remember this. I remember I used to write to the person. So instead of writing like Dear Diary or like starting off with the journal, I would just write Dear so-and-so. So whoever it is that I want to like write this letter to, I would write it to them, but I wouldn't like send it or anything, obviously. So I'm gonna fake the names. Dear, let's call him Brad. So the big brother, his name is Brad, and the younger brother let's call him Nathan. Let's call him Nathan. So the younger brother is the one that I had feelings for at the time, that I had like a crush on. So Nathan is the one I had a crush on. So dear Brad, these past couple of weeks I've been talking to Nathan. The last time I saw him was around the beginning of July. I used to have feelings for him, but then they stopped after I found out Alex, which is the guy that I wrote the first letter about, told him wow, Alex, wow, what a jerk move. Alex told, I don't remember this happening, but Alex told Nathan that I had feelings for him. What a jerk. So I haven't really had an actual conversation with him since. I would talk to him once every couple of weeks, but then it turned into almost every day. After he started to talk to me, we would talk for a couple of hours. I decided to get his number, so Facebook won't be the only place we talk. Your girl had moves. Your girl making moves and shit. Well, school is gonna start on Monday, and tomorrow is meet and greet. I'm really excited. This year is my last year in the school. I'm going into 8th grade. I'm excited for junior prom. It's going to be a night that I will never forget. Guys, I was so wow. I told John I liked him this summer, and we barely talk now, which really sucks. I wonder how things are gonna go once I see him tomorrow. I had feelings for a lot of people at this time. Like, what the hell? To this school, it's going to be a hard decision to see what school I want to go to. I mean, I want to graduate with my BFFL, Alexandra. Nothing will be the same without her. Who knows how much I'll change when she leaves to another school. This is it for me! Exclamation point, exclamation point, smiley face. Okay, so I ended up writing, this is September 5th. September 6th of 2010 at 1:53 a.m. I was clearly in my feelings at this time, and I wrote a letter to Alex. So dear Alex, it's been a long time since we've seen each other, and now I don't think about you as much. You really have put me through a lot for a while, and everything happens for a reason. At the time, I wondered how everything would be if I said yes, and how different. Oh, because he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said no, which makes no fucking sense because I liked him and I said no to being his girlfriend, but whatever. But you really showed your true colors after everything that I experienced with you. The whole illy one day, and then the next day I found out that you have a girlfriend the day you told me that. At time, wow. Okay, so I'm guessing this kid said illy, and then I took it like really, guys, I was 12 years old, so I took it like, oh my god, he loves me. And then he ended up having a girlfriend. Oh my god, this one's long. Oh my god, and I wrote to this person again. Okay, so this is the first guy that I've ever like talked to. Like, this is the first guy that like came up to me and asked me for my number, and like we texted every day, and I like, it was like, this is like the first guy like I've ever like talked to. So I was 13. I was 13 by this time. I remember. I would never forget this day. Like, I was just like so, oh my god, like someone came up to me and asked me for my number type things. Let's call him Dre, right? Let's call him Dre. So dear Dre, wow, there's a lot to say. Okay, yeah, because I met him in like December, January, and I wrote this in February. So it's been a while since I wrote in here. So, dear Dre, wow, there's a lot to say. So I'm gonna start off from the beginning. Oh my god, I really go in depth about how we met. Okay, I'm gonna start off from the beginning. The day before New Year's Eve, I went to Boomers for Leo's birthday, which is my cousin. I was soaking wet, and you got me at a bad moment. Oh yeah, because I was soaking wet because like in Boomers, it was like this little arcade place, and they have this little water section where you go on a little boat thing, and then you just try to like, you know, shoot people with like a little water gun. And then my cousin kept wetting me, so I was like soaking wet from it. And then I had met him like right after I finished doing that. Jesse and Sam were being really embarrassing and telling me that you were looking at me and all that stuff. I kept telling them to shut up, but they wouldn't listen. Not much of a surprise. Finally, one of the air hockey tables are open. So while I'm playing, you come up to me, and you were like, where were you? I was looking for you. And I say that I was outside. After, you were like, well, I'm about to leave, so can I get your number? And I don't know why I said that, but it was really stupid. And I said that you don't even know my name. Oh my God, that was so embarrassing. I'll tell you my name, but I couldn't because I was at a restaurant. And then you were like, at 1 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, because I'm a beast like that. I asked how old you were, and I thought you were 14, but you said no, that you were 15. I was like, OMG. Talking to you about my midterm and write about 300 words on a picture. And you said that if you had to write an essay on a picture of me, you will write 1,000,000 words. That's cute. That was cute. Well, now you don't text me anymore. That like changed really quickly. And sometimes you would ignore it completely. Girl, drop him. Dear diary, today was Michael's party and it was so much fun. But Christian got hurt and needed to get stitches. That sucked because I wrote it like that. I wrote it DHAT. We kept on with the party. Anyway, happy birthday. LOL. One of Michael's friends kept looking at me. He was cute though. Gina, Deja, Melanie, Shantae, and Ashley, Aaliyah, Amelia, Johanna, both Brian's, Kevin, Jose, and Christian went to the party. It was a lot of fun. There were so many cute guys there. One of them started hitting on Ashley. He was really ugly. Isa went too, and she thought one guy was cute. He just was not my type. I like me, them Hialeah boys and Alabama boys. LOL, cringe. I like them cholos. What the fuck was I writing? That's what Ashley pointed out today. Now I'm gonna be more serious about losing weight. I'm gonna start jump roping and doing the dance workout. I'm only going to drink water and milk. First of all, honey, milk is bad for you. It's all about almond milk, y'all. And I'm gonna learn how to fight my own cravings no matter what. Macho hasn't texted me, so I'm gonna text him next week, either on Friday when I go to the fair or on Saturday. I'm just gonna tell him I texted him by accident because I'm going to the fair on Friday with Marion. We're going cute guy hunting. What the fuck was my problem? Well, first of all, I was like 13 worrying about like losing weight. Second of all, I love how I would plan to text these guys like a week in advance. I'd be like, I'm gonna text them next Friday and I'm gonna say it was by accident because they're not texting me. I was so cringe. Dear diary, so obviously school ended because it's already July. I cried so much on the last day. I didn't think I was gonna cry so much. I cried when we were in lunch, when we were in PE, and when school ended. I am an emotional ass bitch, I can tell you that. So Alex and Nick had prank called me because they were bored. So Alex kept texting me for the rest of the day. I don't know why though. I was at Dolphin with Emily and they just kept calling me. At the time, Dolphin was like the hangout spot. Then the next day, Alex kept texting me and he asked me out. I was like, WTF? At first, I thought he was shitting with me. But he wasn't. So I said that I'll think about it. So we kept talking after a while and I was starting to like him again. But I saw no point of going out with him because it's been literally a year since the last time I saw him. And he thinks that I would wait till the end of summer to chill because he is in New York for the entire summer. He went to New York the same day I left to Canada. I had to go and he said, "Kay, I'll text you tomorrow." So he texted me that next day and I ignored him. Smart move, girl. First it was whatever. I don't give a fuck about him. But then after a while, I felt kind of bad for him because I just stopped talking to him and he's my friend. So the day of the playoffs, I texted Dre and I thought he deleted my number or forgot about me. But he didn't. We were talking for a little bit because he didn't text me back. But I love how I was texting Alex and then I gained feelings for him and then I just ended up texting Dre. I was such a little... So then I asked him why we didn't keep in touch and he was like, "'Cause you stopped texting me." When I read that, I was like... And he was like, "Okay, well I guess I'm your daddy then." Then I said, "Well, do you want to?" And he was like, "Sure, LOL." And I'm like, "Well, too bad, I already got a daddy." And he was like, "I could be your type of daddy." Cringe! I just threw up in my mouth. What the fuck? Like, my whole diary is about Dre. Like, it just goes on for months. Like, Dre, I'm telling you, Dre is a big part of like my he's a big part of like my 8th grade freshman year life. So let's move on to this other one. Let's see who was the lights of my life when I wrote this one. June 25th, 2013. We're gonna call this person, I remember writing this. I was so sad. I was so heartbroken. I was so heartbroken. We're gonna call him, let's call him Matt. Matt, just to think that we've only been talking for 3 weeks is a shock to me. It feels like we've been talking for 3 months. The last thing I expected was to grow onto you. At first, I was just going to talk to you just so I can have someone to flirt with. No feelings attached. I was such a hoe. As you noticed, it ended up being completely different, even though I didn't want to admit it to myself. I really do like you, and I hate it because it all happened so fast. In those 3 weeks, we've argued, made up, laughed, and I don't know, I just felt like you were different. I felt like you did like me, but things get in the way. I barely know you. I miss everything, even though it's only been a few days. I'm always tempted to talk to you, but I don't want to seem weak because if I was living before I met you, I can live without you now. But just know that if you were to text me now, I'd reply in a heartbeat. Honestly, I don't even know why we even stopped talking. I know why, but not the exact reason. It's just all so weird. I guess we're just two different people. I believe in second chances, but what bothered me the most was that you just shut me out. You could have at least let me explain. From what I know, the reason why you even stopped talking to me was because of the subtweets. That's honestly the dumbest reason ever. I miss you. I know that if we do start talking again, it won't be the same. I'll definitely won't give in as easily. I'll be more cautious and I won't let my guard down. I just don't know what I want. That's the story of my life till this day. July 2nd, 2013. Dear Diary. Oh shit, I literally just gave him a name. Was it Matt? I think I named him Matt. Me and Matt are going to watch a movie this Friday. Heart. I haven't even told Maria that I've been talking to him. Maria's my best friend. Dear Diary, me and Matt are officially not talking. I'm tired of his shit, and as much as I don't want to admit, he broke my heart. Aww. I hate caring so much and being able to catch feelings so fast. It bothers me. I actually thought he liked me. Honestly, I think he still does. He's already talking to other girls, and I have a gut feeling he's doing it to get me jealous and to try to get over me. Honestly, girl, who did I think I was? The best thing I can do is act like I don't care and that I'm perfectly fine without him. But what he did was messed up, and I saw how much of an ass he really is. We were supposed to chill yesterday, and I had a gut feeling that he was going to sell me out. And that's exactly what happened. What bothered me the most was that instead of telling me straight up, he kept avoiding me. I literally had to go on Twitter and tweet him, asking him if we were still going. When I saw that he tweeted, all he answered was, nah. He told Vicky that the reason why we stopped talking is because he didn't want to be tied down. WTF, it's so stupid. Like, if you didn't want to be tied down, why did you even bother talking to me? It makes no sense, and that pissed me off. And then he tells her that he can't get girls. Hello, like, I like you and you're complaining that you can't get girls? Really? And that was how I ended that entrance. I was so naive. I feel like I can just do like a bunch of like little story times with these guys. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very different than what I would usually do, so hopefully you guys just don't get bored of listening to me just reading my diary from like when I was 12. Don't forget that I do upload on my channel every Tuesday and Thursday, so if you don't want to miss out on a video from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.